black man in America for the past 400 years has been like a boy in the white man's house, begging the white man for a job, for food, clothing, and shelter. And then after the white man provides him with all of these things, he turns around and has the nerve to get angry at the white man when the white man tries to control his life. How can people, a group of people such as our people, who own no factories, have equal job opportunities competing against a race that owns the factories? The only way the two can have equal job opportunities is if black people have factories as well as white people have factories. And then...
Yo, sorry about that. It is Tuesday night, and we're going to get right into it. Sorry. Got a lot to get into tonight. It's Tuesday night's the No PC show. Tune in Thursday. We're going to do the social media. It's going to be the topic for a Thursday night show at 7:30. From 7:30 to 8:15, we're going to talk social media with everything that is going on in the media today. I think it should be a good topic. We're going to go through it. Excuse my appearance. Was outside doing a little yard work in anticipation for this rain. If you got a home, take care of it. So let's get right into it today. Let's kick it off with Starbucks. Decided to have this day of racial bias training, which is just a joke, but everybody's talking about it. Forbes, because we have to realize what it comes down to is money with these people. They don't give a F about you. The bottom line is we'll do the least to save the most. And that's what we have to get used to. There's no racial training. If you're a racist, you're a racist. Oh, let's identify the issue. You're the issue. That's nothing else to identify. This is just complete nonsense. And you got all these people that, oh well, they closed down the stores. Look how much money they lost by closing stores. Now look at how much money they're saving by doing this and appeasing the masses, but really not giving anything. If they wanted to do something, they could donate some money on a constant basis. Should be some reparations training up in America. But we still go along with it because somebody paints this line that says it takes moral courage to do this. No, it don't. No, it don't. It's all bull. How come all the white people are saying, oh, this is great? The way they're stepping out and doing this, that's BS, because it still continues throughout corporate America. And as long as they can get away with it, they continue it. I don't drink coffee, so I could give a damn less about Starbucks. But wouldn't it be great if everybody stopped? So while they closed down their 8,000 stores, black businesses around at least Chicagoland and hopefully other places opened up their doors and gave out free samples of their coffee, which takes us back to what we always talk about. Supporting black businesses. Black businesses have good coffee too, I hear, because I don't drink coffee. But for all you all that got to have your triple latte, Guca Maca, whatever, stop fucking with Starbucks. You want to make a point? Sometimes there's no resolution that's suitable. If you say what you would like to see as a resolve, and they say no, we're not going to do that. We'll do this though. No, then screw you. We're not dealing with you. That's what it's got to take. Cause they're not doing nothing. They doing a little tap dance to say, look, we did some training. Just like diversity groups in a lot of corporations, they're not diverse. Or maybe they are diverse and it's just one of us, and then everybody else is in the groups and everybody else is capitulating to what the white man is saying. Think about it, people. Everybody's talking about it, but everybody's looking at the money. They're not looking at you. It says right here, changing human behavior is always a difficult challenge. It's almost an impossible challenge. People may forget what you say, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. That's what Maya Angelou says. It says changing behavior driven by racial bias is further complicated by the fact that most bias about race, gender, ethnicity, and any other kind of otherness is unconscious. It's not unconscious. You know if you're a fucking racist. You know if you're a fucking Klans member. You know when you're on that BS, doing that BS. Black people are the only ones that got the nerve to call you on it. And you try to shut it down with Project Implicit. This is going to be implicit bias. But guess what? It's not mandatory. So you're basically saying the racists don't have to do anything because it's not mandatory. But the NFL would turn around and tell the players, you can't protest on this field. You can do it in the background, nigga, because you played the season. So you showed your hand, and we still ain't did nothing for you. But now we'll fine you, and we'll get some of that money back that we're paying you. So you niggas enjoy the game. See how this works? I'm hoping people see how it works. On another note, Morgan Freeman, who has had 16 women come out against him, released a statement that, it was never his intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or do anything to hurt anybody. Then some TV shows came up with some old clips of him flirting with some of the hosts and things like that, and they're smiling and giggling and taking pictures. Okay. Morgan Freeman's a dirty old man. Morgan Freeman has always flirted with the women. Go back and watch Easy Reader on Sesame Street, Electric Company, I'm sorry. And you would see him flirting all throughout everything. He's a dirty old man. That's his crime. Okay, we're going to keep it moving. I ain't got much to say on that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. A little coughing attack. Ryan Fest and Kanye, who have been friends forever. I think Ryan Fest wrote Jesus Walks. Apparently there is some internal rift going on with these two. He didn't like the way, basically, that Kanye has been representing himself, and he says Kanye has not been an integral part of the running of the organization as was promised in the beginning. Kim Kardashian kind of took this to heart and decided to call out Ryan Fest on Twitter. And then Ryan Fest turned around and posted a whole letter and told them, hey, y'all can have it. Y'all can do what y'all want to do with it. We'll do something else. Which is a shame because I thought it was the Dondas house and it was about her legacy and what she wanted to do with the children and her commitment to educational excellence. And now you both are using it as a pawn. Both Ryan Fest and Kanye need to get in a room somewhere and have a man-to-man discussion and stop putting all this crap out on social media, which is very bitchy in my attitude. But, that's what social media does. That's why we're going to talk about it on Thursday. allows you to get out here and be bitchy and go at someone when all it would take is a phone call, and you all probably could work this out. It's your mother's legacy, Kanye. But Kanye's just been in all types of nonsense lately with the TMZ thing, with the photograph of the drug washroom of Whitney Houston trying to place it on a album cover. And, with the release of his album, maybe he's generating a lot of controversy, and this gets him some publicity. I think it's just all ridiculous. And finally, what everybody is talking about, Roseann has been canceled for a racist tweet calling Valerie Jarrett a cross between, what did she say? Planet of the Apes and a Muslim. Totally racist. Wanda Sykes leave me for the cancel. So she said, I ain't having it. I ain't coming back. Because Wanda Sykes is friends with Valerie Jarrett. She tried to retract this, but it's too late. You put it out there. And we should have known she's a Trump supporter when she came out and said that. Sorry, drinking a little water here. When she said that we should have known behind a lot of the nonsense that has empowered these people is Donald Trump. Switching around the NFL protest to something that it wasn't. And people still supported him. And still said right on, and you have a right to support who you want to support. But you're not going to get away with the racist rhetoric. A lot of people don't know when the Planet of the Apes movie came out in 1969, it was based on black and white relationships in this country. And there were a lot of discussions going on about the release of this movie. It was actually released, was that the day of Martin Luther King's? If I'm not mistaken, Planet of the Apes was released April 4th, 1968. The day that Martin Luther King was assassinated. Which would be, so I would have to verify that, but I'm pretty sure that's the day it was released. All the blacks were going crazy because of Martin Luther King's death, and they released this movie, and it was such a opening to the sore that blacks have felt about America for so many years. And we're just in a climate and time now where everybody thinks it's cool. And I don't know how they think it's cool. And it's like they want to belittle us at every turn, no matter how much education you have or your position in life. You can't possibly be anything more than a monkey. And then they've been emboldened. And we see them every day, our bosses and other folks talking crazy, talking out the side of their neck. And then you think, let's do some implicit bias training. This will fix the problem. No, it won't. We've told you all what would fix the problem year after year after year, but you don't want to do it because you figure by allowing us to experience America through your eyes, that's what we want. And that's not what we want. We want to experience it through our own eyes. All we want you to do, America, is write a check for it. That's what reparations is about. We don't need to be paying for education because you kept it from us for over 300 years. Give us 300 years of free education. Then talk that stuff. Wipe out our student loan debts. Give us real institutions, Starbucks. Oh, you lost a lot of money with this closing down these 8,000 stores. No, why don't you take the money, total up what you missed today, and invest it into black infrastructure. And they all should do it because they all are guilty. They won't admit to anything until they get caught. So VON's got this thing where you can post a video and talk about racism, and I can't wait for them to produce it all because I want to see all the incidents. I have at least 4 or 5 incidents per year since I've been born of just racist bullcrap. What we gonna do? We gonna go back to drinking coffee, or we gonna call BS on Starbucks, BS on the NFL, BS on Roseann? Don't get distracted. Be engaged, be black, and have a purpose. Love, peace. So we will see you all Thursday night, 7:30 to 8:15 on the show. Go to YouTube, type in the No PC Show, all one word. Click the subscribe button, click the notification button, and when we start, you can join us. Peace. We out of here.